New Delhi, as most of India woke to the news that wrestler Sakshi Malik had won the country's first medal at the 2016 Rio Olympics during the early hours of Thursday, thus ending a barren run that spanned some heartbreaking near misses and painful defeat. The mood was justifiably jubilant.Until today, the largest Indian contingent at an Olympic Games, 119, had underwhelmed, with only 2 Indians, Abhinav Bindra and Jitu, making it to the final of their respective events. But then along came Sakshi, the 23-year-old from Haryana, to end India's painful wait for a medal in Rio de Janeiro.Sturdy, thick-limbed and square-jawed but whose eyes move as if frightened, like a deer at the edge of a thicket, hearing something far away. Just the 4th Indian woman to win an Olympic medal. A story for the ages, and one to put a tear in the eye. And yet while we celebrate Sakshi's stirring achievement, let us not forget her compatriot Vinesh Phogat, who lies in Rio with a tendon tear in her right leg and her spirit almost crushed after exiting the games in the most painful manner possible. During her quarter-final with China's Sun Yanan, which came after she utterly outclassed Romanian Alina Emilia 11-0, Vinesh had suffered what at the time looked like a terrible knee injury. As soon as her leg contorted into a gruesome angle, with the Chinese wrestler's weight and strength weighing down on her, Vinesh's face said it all. Something was wrong, very wrong. Watching these visuals on TV, the heart sank and the mind pounded with concern and fear for the 21-year-old. The cameras panned down on a hurting, sobbing Vinesh. Was she broken inside, you asked yourself, as medics and coaching staff kneeled beside her. One of the Indian coaches held her hand, another hovered above her head with contestant chatter. A few feet away, her Chinese opponent, having been declared the winner, watched nervously. She came forward once, to say sorry, no doubt. Later, she wanted to speak to Vinesh again but was held back as the medics began to stretcher her off. India's wrestlers, as a norm and habit, do not speak much about themselves. Most of them are a close-knit group, in particular those from Satpal Singh's stable. As India's Olympic contingent continued to stumble and exit, what thoughts racked the minds of the likes of Vinesh, Sakshi and Babita Kumari? Surely they felt the pressure building, what with wrestling one of the last events in Rio. Yet there was no word from the wrestling camp. It isn't their way. Vinesh looked the best of India's women wrestlers, most stunningly in that 11-0 win. She was down 1-2 to Yanan when disaster struck, and within seconds it was evident that Vinesh's quest for glory, and they were serious chances, had ended in tears. A few hours later, Sakshi won in Ripshage to lift the mood of the nation. Sakshi dedicated her medal to Vinesh and to the country. We cheer, we clap, we are uplifted, uplifted.